What's up all my Japanese Pokemon collectors out there? Welcome back to another Japanese Market Watch Tuesday. And in today's video, we're going to go over some sealed products, some singles as well, some that are going to completely surprise you, and some that are completely affordable and available. So with that all being said, let's get into today's video. Okay, so let's start off with something that is readily available. I get a lot of comments from you guys saying, Henry, there is nothing out there to buy. There's nothing affordable. I have to be rich in order to buy Pokemon sealed product. Well, I got one for you. As much as people have been pushing Shrouded Fable in the English language, now we have, I'm gonna throw you guys Night Wonder booster box. I mean, right now, 50 bucks. If you guys just do a quick little Google search, I'm sure you can find some Night Wonder for sub $40. I just did a Google search. We're gonna stay on TCG Player, but I don't have to tell you guys to do your own research when it comes to these prices. Yeah, these are TCG prices. They're gonna be what they're gonna be. I know they're going to be a little bit more than what you find as far as a deal. I get those comments all the time. Guys, just do a quick Google research. If you're in the United States, use TikTok. Use the TikTok coupons. There's so much Night Wonder available. Trust me, a lot of people are not looking at Night Wonder as an investment, and they're not looking at it to open. I'm telling you guys right now, this is going to be a sleeper set. I see Shrouded Fable videos on YouTube suggested to me every single day from small content creators like myself, others. They're pushing this thing. I'm telling you guys, this thing is going to be at least a $65, $75 booster box very, very soon. Just grab one or two of these, one for your personal collection and one for maybe, flipping down the line. So starting off with Night Wonder, I think it's a good buy right now at 40 bucks. At $40. Remember what I said, at $40. Next is going to be the Lily's Clefairy. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Battle Partners. We know what this is doing. I cover this in every single week to see when it's going to be into a buy zone. Most recent sale, 316. I think last week it was like 350. I think the highest I got was like 450, which is insane. This is like at least a $200 card. My recommendation is once this thing gets to 200, it's probably a buy. Do I think that this one is inflated? Possibly. This one I can't really tell. I can't really tell if people really love Clefairy and Lily. They're like, wow, this is like the perfect combination. A popular female Florida trainer and a popular Gen 1 Pokemon. And it's really cute. I don't know if it's the perfect storm going into, into the price. Let me know what you guys think. Is this one manipulated? Is it overheated? I'm really torn. It's going to be on this list until it gets affordable. So get used to seeing the Lily's Clefairy on the Japanese Market Watch list. But awesome card. I need this card. I need this card, guys. Absolutely need this card. I would love to own this card in Japanese. I wonder what it's going to do in Journey Together. Oh, if this is oh my gosh, I can't even fathom what's going to do in English. I pray that it's people in English don't really like it, and it sits, it actually comes in that is probably priced in worse than what people think, and then this one drops down in price. That would be my my hopes and my goals. Next, Raging Surf booster box. Beautiful booster box. I don't have one of these. I thought that I had more time to stack some Japanese booster boxes, but most recent sale, 65 bucks. Again, it's probably a $50 booster box. You guys can probably find some booster boxes online for around 50 bucks, but beautiful, beautiful artwork on the box. If you're just a collector, we know it's in Raging Surf. I'd have to go over the card list with you guys, but again, I tell you guys, the Japanese market, it's just picked up a little bit. These aren't crazy prices. I know how much MSRP is, guys, in Japan. I was just in Japan. But at the $50 mark, I mean, what is it, a $20 increase? It is what it is. Do you risk not picking up some of these sets before they take off, or if they take off? We're in this like limbo. We're in this limbo stage in Pokemon, especially in the Japanese market. If things are just going to rifle off and become expensive, or we're going to start to trend a little bit more downwards. And Raging Surf is still one of those that you can you know, open at 50 bucks. 50 bucks is not really gonna kill most people, but I like it. I like it at the $50 mark. Next, we have Future Flash. I have one right back there. My Future Flash is straight from Japan. Brought it over. I wanted to open it, but then I bought some in Korean for like half the price. I was like, you know what? My opening videos don't do that well. Not that many people care about opening videos anymore in the year 2024 and 2025. But I'm just gonna keep this one sealed. I'm just like, it is what it is. I'll buy the cards from the singles from the set. It is what it is. Most recent sale at $45. It's cheap. It's still cheap. Still a buy. Buy a few of these things. I think it's going to do well over time. It looks really cool. I think the box is really, really awesome for a collector's piece. But like I said, these sets, these earlier sets, they're just sitting. They're just really waiting to see where the market goes. Are people going to go back and swoop all these things up and increase the value? Maybe. It may start with, like I said, Raging Surf. It was a very popular set when it first came out. Another one of my favorite sets I tell you guys to go pick up. I've been telling you guys to pick this one up. Mask of Change. Mask of Change is great. 52 bucks unopened. Let's see, most resale, 50 bucks. I mean, again, probably find this one online for like $40, $45. An amazing set, in my personal opinion. I, again, love the common cards. When I review a set, it's not only the top chase cards. I understand the masks weren't super desirable cards. I thought they were cool. I thought they were different. It was a very different Pokemon set. But I thought the commons were like the best common cards in the set. If you're opening a booster box after booster box after booster box, you're going to see these common cards all the time. You have to be okay with looking at these common cards over and over and over again. And I thought it had really, really good artwork for a Pokemon set. And I think that Mask of Change is beautiful when it comes to the booster box. It's so unique. So unique. And Ogerpon has just completely grown on me. Very, very rad Pokemon. Super, super cool. Let me know. I know how you guys feel about Ogerpon. I do multiple community posts. I'm probably gonna post one after this to see how the temperature of the market of how you guys feel about Ogerpon. But I think this one is going to appreciate over time because as Pokemon introduces Ogerpon to more like anime, I mean, Pokemon Japan does an amazing job on their YouTube with all their, with all the little shorts. They're like real life 3D model Pokemon videos, and I think the more that we see Ogerpon, the more people are gonna fall in love. I was hating on Ogerpon for a minute, but as I got more, just more content on Ogerpon, I was like, oh, she's pretty cool, pretty cool. Same thing with Loyal 3. Loyal 3 is like what I thought they were whatever, but started to like them. Next, I had to throw this one on for a specific reason. I purchased this Latios card the day of release for Paradise Dragona in Japan. I was in Japan the same day it came out. I was buying these cards for, I think, like 85 cents, $1. I bought this and the Skarmory card for like $1 something in Japan. So to see now, $10. If you look at the price of this card, if you open Paradise Dragona, ladies and gentlemen, let me know who has opened Paradise Dragona. Comment section down below. I've opened a ton of Paradise Dragona. I almost pull one of these every box. So if you could pick up a box of Paradise Dragona for like 40 bucks, you pull one of these, you pull maybe any of the decent SARs, you pretty much make your money back and then some. I have like 3 or 4 of these. Same thing with the Skarmory. I have tons of the Skarmory. Oh my gosh. I'm waiting for that thing to start pumping up so I can offload some of those things. Those things are... I have so many of that Skarmory card. But to see the Latios appreciate from the $1 to the $11, $10, $11 mark, I thought this card had no business being at the, $2 mark, $5 mark. I think it is a $10, $15, even $20 card in Japanese. I think it looks better in Japanese, guys. The ARs just look better. The SARs just look better in Japanese. Sorry, it is what it is. If you don't want to believe me, go grab a copy of this. Compare side by side. It's just better quality. And next, this is the one that absolutely surprised me completely, was the Psyduck. This thing, again, was like $1 card. I was buying these things at $1. Now they're $6, $6. So 6x return. I wonder what they're doing in a PSA 10 in Japanese. Probably a pretty good return on investment if you just have a lot of these. Again, I'm not trying to tell you guys to go out and grade this stuff to like, for giant financial gain. But if you just have a few of them laying around and you're someone like me, I'm like, I just need one for my PC. Like one for my personal collection to just display back here, call it a day. I'm going to offload the rest of them, maybe grade a few of them, and then that's it. Like, it is what it is. It is a great way to grow your collection. Shout out to my boy, Jodo Jake. He always puts me on to grading plays, like stuff like that. But, I mean, guys, we can see $1, $2 card turning into an $8 card. And then you look at the graded, send your best copies in to get graded, and then offload the rest of them, or trade the rest of them. Give one to a friend for a Christmas present or a birthday gift, stuff like that. Really, really sweet. I think that, there's tons of ways in this hobby to go. To get into a quick little rant, there's so much good you guys can do with cards. Like I said, you can give it to someone for a birthday party, give it to a little kid for, his first PSA graded card. Maybe it's like a $20, $30 card. Something they're going to remember forever. Awesome art. You guys don't have to just flip. You guys don't just have to invest. You guys just don't have to scalp and all that stuff. There's other things in the hobby that, makes this hobby a good, warm, heartfelt hobby. I don't know. Just food for thought. And next we have the Alicia's Appeal. We're finally seeing the female full art trainer just being held at the $100 mark, or close to $90. I swear this was $100 like last week. I can't remember, but 85. If you can find this card for $80, I think it's still a good buy at $80. I thought I could pull it. I opened like 4 boxes of Paradise Dragona. It's a pretty tough one to pull. I love Altaria. I love Alicia. I didn't even pull the other Alicia card. I didn't think I pulled any of the Alicia cards. So maybe that was my bad for thinking I could pull it. But yeah, cool card. $85. I think if this thing goes down to like $60, it's probably a buy. $50-$60. And I'm just waiting, guys. I'm just waiting for this thing. It's I was watching some other content creator, but he said it's not a bubble because bubbles pop. I think it's like a balloon or a beach. No, he said a beach ball. You pop it and it deflates. That's what's gonna happen in Pokemon. And we'll see. For a good example of this Alicia Appeal, it was over $100. It comes down and slowly, it's gonna reach a floor, and then I think it's a great time to buy. Next card is a card that I've been talking about for quite some time. I still don't have this card. Every time I go to purchase this card, I'm just waiting for it to get down to like $20. I know it's pumped because of all the evolution news, but yeah, look, up 118% 3 months ago. I should have bought it at $14, $31. I'm like, ugh. I'm just so stubborn. Like when it comes to I just don't want to buy expensive Pokemon cards. I'm just a budget collector, as you guys can tell over and over again. I'd much rather grab this card in like Chinese or Korean for like $10. I think that's, like this card was like a $5 card for so long. Now it's at $30. Like, nah, I'm good. I don't even want to know what's doing in English. Probably like $50-$60. So if you guys have this card, great. Good for you guys. If not, $30. I mean, it's not crazy. I'm just cheap. I'm just a cheaper collector. I'm like, it's amazing. It's probably the best evolution we've had in quite some time. It's better than the Leafeon VMAX in Evolving Skies, my personal opinion. But let me know how you guys feel about this Leafeon. Buy, sell, move on. And then this is a card that's always haunted me. No pun intended. Darkrai V-Star from V-Star Universe. It's crazy how this thing has never got hot. I mean, $20, insane artwork. If you put this Darkrai card, let's say in Lost Orchard, what was it? Astral Radiance, which this card should have been in Astral Radiance. This would have been a $150, $200 card, maybe $250. I could totally see the Pokemon YouTubers pumping this thing to the ground. Why Pokemon? Why was this not in Astral Radiance? A giant missed opportunity. But whatever, I'm happy. It's cheap. No one wants it. Obviously. Nobody wants this thing. Most recent sale, $18. Nobody wants this thing. Go pick this up. This is a no-brainer. No-brainer. Don't think. Click buy. Move on. I don't know why this card is so darn cheap. Especially for Darkrai. We're probably going to get a Darkrai Altar. We probably won't get a Darkrai Altar or SAR for any time soon. So to see the cards like this at 19 bucks, this might be a giant sleeper. Actually, the more I'm like looking at it and thinking about it, this one might be a giant sleeper in the market. So we're gonna keep an eye on that one for sure. Same thing with this one, the Suicune. I've been reporting on this card for quite some time. It's at $40, guys, 40 bucks. Probably the best card in V-Star universe as far as like the legendary dogs or beast or whatever you guys want to call them. But 40 bucks, 30 bucks, whatever you guys want to call it. If you guys can probably get this one for $30 somewhere else, somewhere cheaper. I'm always gonna push to try to find a better deal. You know, do your own research, go on Google, try to find, you know, a good deal. Don't just settle for TCG Player. Don't just settle for Troll and Toad or wherever else you guys online shop. Go to your local LGS. Go to support your LGSs. Support your local card vendors. Make some deals. Do some trades. You guys need this card. This card looks beautiful. It looks beautiful with the Japanese characters as well. It's just an amazing card. Something that we all need to have in our collection. I'm speaking for myself because I do not have this card. So that is going to be the video, everybody. Thanks for checking this one out with me. If you could, appreciate you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe. It goes a long way. I love making these Japanese market watch videos. So fun, so cool. Comparing the English to Japanese and kind of converting a lot of people to come over to the Japanese market. So until tomorrow, I'll catch you guys in a fresh new video. Peace out.